Hey, hello and welcome. As told you in the previous video, we will be starting with this circle chapter. Chapter number 16, volume and surface area is cancelled for you for this term. Let us start with circle, chord and arc. In the adjoining figure, O is the center of the circle, as you can see. With reference to the figure, fill in the blanks. Now, let us just to do a quick revision of this previous knowledge regarding circle. They are asking segment OD is dash of the circle. Where is OD? From the center to anywhere point on the circle. This is OD. It is nothing but the radius of the circle. Segment AB is dash of the circle. AB, the segment passing through the center and the endpoints are on the circle. Both the endpoints on the circle. So AB is nothing but 2 times radius, no? We call it as diameter. So AB is diameter of the circle. Segment PQ is dash of the circle. Where is PQ? This PQ, a segment whose endpoints lies on the circle but not passing through the center. So here this is the chord of the circle. PQ is the chord of the circle. Dash is the central angle. The angle where you have the vertex at the center. So this is the central angle. Name of the angle is angle DOB or BOD, central angle. Angle whose vertex is on the center. So this is the center and you have an angle DOB. So you will write angle DOB. Minor arc. Small arcs. Part of the circle is called as arc. Arc AXD. Few arcs they have written AXD. If you consider till here half of the circle, that is AXB is semicircular arc, no? Half circle, semicircular arc. AXB or ADB. Another semicircular arc is AQB, half circle. Now, minor arc means it will be less than the semicircle. So, AXD is 1, they have written. Arc BD, second. Now, we can write arc AP, arc APQ, okay. We can write arc AP, arc APQ. This is also minor arc, an arc BQ or BQP. Anyway, you can write arc BQ. You can talk about this minor arc, or from here till here, this is also minor arc. BQP, any one name you can write. I'll write arc BQ. These all are minor arcs. Then they are asking about major arc. Major arc means it will be semicircle and more. This half circle and little more. So you can write it as ABQ. See, semicircle and till here. Major arc. So major arc name what they have given is PAB. PAB, where is PAB? PAB. Just look at this arc. From here till here. Major arc. Then arc PDQ. PDQ. Till here. Only this much part is remaining. This full... Okay, from this point to this point. Let us name one more major arc. We will write from ABQ. ABQ. They have not given that. Starting from A, B and Q. So this much part. From here till here. Major arc. ABQ. Similarly, if you have any other name, you can write that. ABQ. I wrote ABQ. Okay. So if you want, you can write BQD. That is also major arc from here. BQD tak. Okay, major arc. One only asked. Measure of arc DB is equal to. Measure of arc DB is equal to. We have learnt this in the previous class. This is the arc BD. And that is corresponding to. It is subtending the central angle. So this will be BOD. Whatever is the measure of BOD, same will be the measure of the arc BD. So arc BD is congruent to angle BOD. So here you will write angle BOD. Semicircular arc was also asked. Semicircle, half circle. So they have written ADB. We will write about APB. Arc APB. Half circle is semicircle. Okay. We know the measurement of the whole circle is 360 degree. Out of that, measure of arc DAB. DAB is, where is DAB? DAB till here will be 360 minus, just see, this if you take this whole circle, out of this we have DAB. DAB is here, D. Then you have A here. And B is here. B is here. B is here. So they are asking measure of arc DAB till here, from D, A and B till this part. This will be 360. The whole circle is 360. 360 minus, how much is remaining? Arc DB. Okay. 360 minus DB, and DB is equal to angle BOD. So here you will write BOD. Okay. DAB is still here. This arc will be, how much is DB? DB is nothing but whatever is the measure of angle DOB. So that will be, suppose if the DOB is 30. So if this arc will also be 30. So how much will be DAB? It will be 360 minus 30. So that instead of 30, we are writing the name of the angle DOB. Okay. So after discussing, these all are the things that you have learnt in your 7th standard. Let's recall 7th standard topics. Now in 8th standard, you have to learn few properties related to chord of a circle. So let's learn those properties. Children, let us start with the first property of chord of a circle. For this, I have drawn a circle and obviously we need a chord. So I'll take a chord here. A segment joining any 2 points on the circle is called a chord. On the circle, it is joining 2 points. So this is a chord. Let me take this chord as AB and the center of circle as O. The first property says that if you draw a perpendicular from the center to the chord, perpendicular means 90 degree segment. So from the center, if you draw 90 degree, that is a perpendicular from the center to the chord. See, from the center to the chord it touches. Then this perpendicular will divide the chord into 2 equal parts. What does it mean? If suppose the length of the chord was 10 centimeter, then if you draw a perpendicular from the center to the chord, it will divide the chord into 2 equal parts. That means if OM is the perpendicular, see, I have to show the perpendicular sign now. If OM is the perpendicular to chord AB, AM will be equal to MB. That is the first statement. So write the first statement. The perpendicular drawn, repeat with me, the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle, to the chord, from the center of the circle to the chord, bisects the chord. The perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. So if the chord is of 10 centimeter, how much will be AM and MB? 10 divide equally. This will be 5 and this will be 5 centimeter. Understood? So that is the first property. Now coming to the second property. It is just the reverse of the first property. Yeah? The second property says, in a circle, if suppose we take the center as O and you have a chord, for this time I'll take the chord somewhere here. I'll take this as the chord. Yeah, I got a chord here. We'll name the chord as XY. and this is the center. If you have the midpoint of this chord, let point S be the midpoint. And the segment joining the midpoint of the chord, midpoint, so I'll show this way. If S is the midpoint, then XS is equal to SY. If you have the midpoint of the chord, the segment joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord, no, the segment joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. If you have the midpoint of the chord and the center of the circle, the segment joining the midpoint of the chord and the center of the circle is perpendicular to the chord, is the second property. Just to reverse. In the first property, perpendicular was given. So if you draw perpendicular, the chord will be divided into two equal parts. In the second property, if you join the segment joining the, if you draw a segment joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord, then that segment is perpendicular to the chord. So how will you write the property number 2 statement? The segment joining what to what? The segment joining the, first is center of the circle. The segment joining the center of circle and दूसरा क्या था? Midpoint of chord. Midpoint of chord is perpendicular to the chord. Is perpendicular to the chord. Okay? This is the second property. That's it. Only two properties you have to learn in this chapter. Going on to practice set. Let's crack the practice set. Before that, you have to learn these two properties very well. Repeat with me. The perpendicular from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Second property, the segment joining the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, students, let us start with practice at 17.1. First sum. In a circle with center P, chord AB is drawn. So this is that circle. Circle center P, chord AB is drawn. Of length 13 centimeter. This chord AB is of length 13 centimeter. If PQ is perpendicular to chord AB. Now we will draw the figure, and that we will show the perpendicular sign. It is given perpendicular. Then find the length of QB. How much will be? QB is asked. Many of you got the answer. If AB is 13, then how much will be QB? This whole AB is 13 centimeter. If you have a perpendicular that goes to the chord, the perpendicular from the center to the chord will bisect the chord. It will divide the chord into two equal parts. So what is the half of 13? 6.5, 6.5. Got the answer? Just we have to write the property and solve it. So I have drawn the circle. We have this circle. In our figure, we will show that PQ is perpendicular to chord AB. So let's write circle with center P, circle with center P. Chord AB is equal to, chord AB's length is given as 13 centimeter. Then one more information, segment PQ is perpendicular to chord AB. If perpendicular is given, you will use the first property. If they are telling about the midpoint, then you will use the second property. Perpendicular is given, so you will write, therefore, what will happen? PQ is perpendicular to AB. Therefore, length of QB is asked, QB is equal to, QB will be half of length of AB. AB ka half will be QB. Why? Write the reason. The perpendicular from the center, the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle, from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord, bisects the chord. The perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. So therefore, write this, put it in bracket, and this is the reason. Therefore, length of QB will be half of, how much is AB? AB is 13. Half of 13 will be 6.5 centimeter. Over. Highlight the answer. And this is the final answer. Find the length of QB. You got. Understanding. Moving to the second sum. The second question. In the second question, they have given us radius of circle with center O is 25 centimeter. So radius of the circle with center O. O is the center and this radius is 25 centimeter. Find the distance of the chord from the center. Center से chord का distance. This is the perpendicular distance. No? So this we have to find OP. Find the distance of the chord from the center of the circle if the length of chord is 48. Chord's length is 48. So if you have a perpendicular there, it will divide this 48 into two equal parts. 48's half is 24, 24. So CP will be 24, PD will be 24. They are asking us to find OP. Can you see a right angle triangle formed here? We will use the hypotenuse side test and we will be getting OP, which is the distance from the center to the chord. Okay, so draw the figure in your book and let's meet with the sum. This is the figure given where you have the chord and the radius and they are asking us to find the distance of chord from the center. That is OP. ये chord का distance from the center. So you measure it with scale, na? You keep the scale perpendicular. So this distance they are asking and that is the OP. So let's write the introduction. Circle with center O, chord CD is equal to 48 centimeter. Segment OP is perpendicular to chord CD. Perpendicular given means we'll use the first property. Okay, then one more thing. Radius OD is equal to 25 centimeter. Radius is also given, no? Let's write the property. The perpendicular from the center to the chord bisects the chord. From the center to the chord bisects the chord. Bisects the chord. So what will happen now? This perpendicular will divide the chord into two equal parts. So therefore, CP is equal to PD. CP is equal to PD will be half of the whole chord CD. And how much is that? Half of CD. CD is 48. Half of 48 is 24 centimeter. So CP is equal to length of CP is equal to length of PD will be 24 centimeter. So I'll just write here 24 centimeter. In this triangle, now we will take the right angle triangle. In triangle, name of the triangle is OPD. In triangle OPD, angle OPD is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, by hypotenuse side test, hypotenuse is OD. OD square is equal to OP square plus PD square. OP square plus PD square. Do you know OD? OD is 25. 25 square is equal to OP. Do you know? No, we don't know. That is the question. Plus PD, just now we got 24. Bring 24 square to the other side. You will get 25 square minus 24 square is equal to OP square. So this will be 25 plus 24, as I always do, A plus B. A minus B is equal to OP square. 25 plus 24 is 49 into 25 minus 24 is 1. is OP square. So how much will be OP? Square root of 49, which is equal to 7 centimeter. As simple as it is, it was looking little lengthy, but so easily we cracked it. So OP is this much. We got 7. What is it? It is the distance of the chord from the center. So write the final answer as they have asked in the question. Final answer, right? Distance of the chord from the center is 7 centimeter. Like they have asked, find the distance of chord from center. So right, the distance of chord from center is 7 centimeter. Then just look at the fourth sum. Fourth sum is same like the second sum. Only the figure is missing. So you draw a figure here. What is given? See, read the question. C is the center of the circle whose radius is 10 centimeter. So here also radius is given. Only you have to write the center as C. C is the center. Radius is given. Find the distance of the chord from the center. Same question. If the length of the chord is 12 centimeter. Here the chord was 48. Here the chord is 12. Same way you will get the fourth question. So this you have to do as homework on your own. One sum. Okay. Draw the figure this way. Write the center as C. Chord name you can write any name because they have not given any name for the chord. You can take the name of the chord as AB. Then from C you can draw the perpendicular. Name it as CM. Radius is 10 and the chord is 12. So 12's half will be 6, 6. Okay. So then you will use the hypotenuse side test. 10 square is equal to this square plus 6 square. Get the answer and that will be the final answer. So follow the steps that I have explained in the second sum for the fourth sum. Coming to the third question. The third question says, O is the center of the circle. Okay, O is the center of the circle. Find the length of the radius. Here radius is asked. If the chord of length 24 centimeter, chord ka length diya hai 24, is at a distance of 9 centimeter from the center of the circle. Chord's distance from the center is 9. Here that was missing. No, that was asked. In the second question, this was missing. Here, distance of the chord from the center is given and they are asking us to find the radius. So let us draw this figure and show the radius AO. Just join AO. Okay children, I have drawn the figure as it is given, wherein you have the chord AB. Distance of the chord from the center is 9 centimeter. Here this point is not named, so we will name it as M. OM. OM. Perpendicular to AB. Question is, find the radius. This is asked. Let's write the first step. Circle with center O. This should be the first step. Then we know the chord. Chord AB is equal to 24 centimeter. We know the length of OM. Length of OM, that is chord ka distance from the center. OM is 9 centimeter. Perpendicular, as you can see, we will write OM is perpendicular to chord AB. Perpendicular is given. So we will use the first property. The perpendicular from the center to the chord bisects the chord. See, I am writing the property for all the sums. You should also write the perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord bisects the chord. Bisects the chord. Put it in bracket. So now the whole AB is 24. So how much will be AM or MB? That is the next step. Therefore, length of AM is equal to length of MB will be half of length of the chord AB. Half of AB. So how much is that? Half into, how much is AB? AB is 24. So half of 24 is 12 centimeter. So we got AM is equal to length of AM is equal to 12 centimeter. 12 centimeter. Highlight that. Once you get AM as 12 centimeter, this is 12. We all can see right angle triangle. Start. In triangle, name of the triangle is OMA. Angle OMA is equal to 90 degree. Correct, no? OMA. Angle OMA is 90 degree. Therefore, by hypotenuse side test, OA square is equal to OA square is equal to OM square plus AM square. OM square plus AM square. OA is the radius. We don't know that. OM is how much? OM is 9 and AM we got now 12. OM is 9 square plus 12 square. 9 square is 81 plus 144, which is equal to 5. 8 plus 4, 12, carry 2. OA square is 225. So how much will be OA? Square root of 225. And square root of 225 is 15. 15 centimeter. Correct, no? So OA is nothing but the radius. You got 15 centimeter and that is the question. Find the radius. Write down the final answer. Here I'll write the final answer. Radius of circle is 15 centimeter. Final answer. Please go through each and every sum in detail. Second sum and the fourth sum is same. With this we have completed the portion for 8th standard maths. Practice set 17.2 is cancelled for you for this term. Kindly practice all the sums well and all the chapters that we discussed that I have taught you, only from that you will be asked in the exam. You have the 8th standard complete playlist for your this year in my YouTube channel. Whenever you want to refer to any practice set, please go through the video. It will be there in my channel forever. All the best for your exams. Practice well. See you later. Till then, take care. Bye, students.